Hey guys, how's it going? Jumped on just a little bit before. Give Facebook time to notify you. Let me actually. So if you're jumping on live, click the link. I'm gonna look and see, make sure that you actually can see the link. Hey, okay, you can see the link. Perfect. There's one of you that I've been chatting with. So Kayla, Miss Kayla, I'm gonna tag you. And hopefully it will let me tag. I tried to tag somebody earlier and make sure that you actually. Why is it? I don't want that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, I want this song to play. I want to be able to comment and tag you. I don't know if I'll be able to. Maybe not for my phone. So hey, in the comments, let me know you're live with me, and you can see the link. I'll edit it so the link is at the top. Okay, I don't know why the link isn't there. So let me snag this link real quick for you. Okay, maybe this is just it. Maybe that's just it. Well, yeah, I love all of this learning new stuff. So drop a comment while you're waiting on me to get you the link. Drop a comment. Let me know how your day has been going. And you can only use one word. We're going to stick to it. You can only use one word. So I'm going to post in the comments the link to join live. Let's see. Let's get technology to work with me today. And then I wanted to be able to tag you, Kayla. All right, I'm tagging you. Okay, I just tagged you. So if you're watching replay, that's what you were just watching. Was that process? Go figure. Okay, let me get all this other stuff out of the way. Perfect. Well, hey. I'm so happy you're here with me, no matter if you can jump on live or not. So anybody who is watching this, please jump on live and we will get rocking and rolling. I did have a couple of questions, so I'm going to go back. Okay, they weren't posted on there. Okay, I'm remembering. Hey, I see you're coming in. So as you come in, hashtag Live Squad, click the link that's in the comments and jump on live with me, and we will be able to chat and get going. If you, it should be able to be super straightforward, super simple, being able to jump on in that manner. So just click the link and let's see how it goes. And so the questions. Let me go back to the questions okay. One of the questions that was asked was, are we like what? There was a little bit of a technical issue during the live from this morning. So is what exactly is an anchor? Is that for you? Like, is that your you time? Or is that like your family time? What is it? So I want to be able to clear that up for you. That is, and I'm going to exit out of those other things up there. Okay. So that way we can have good streaming. So an anchor doesn't have anything to do with who it's actually for or what you're doing. Your anchor is the when. Remember, we can't manage time. We can manage tasks. But we can set boundaries up during that measurement of time in order to help us be able to have more control over our days and stop responding to the blitz that's coming at us all the time, and be able to set up our linemen and have a good game plan. So it's important to know a couple of things. First, your game plans, your playbooks, your pretty playbook that you're going to get to create in the monthly time freedom monthly makeover. Okay, so that makeover that you're going to get the whole month of October, and I actually have it set up for 6 weeks, you guys, so you get a couple extra weeks. That makeover that you're going to get, it is you're going to formulate this pretty playbook for you. That's what you're going to get to put together, and it's so customizable because it's for you. And so it's important to know that you should always have different plans. Miss Kayla, who I tagged you in the comments, we were discussing and talking in another comment thread about how things are constantly crazy and keep coming up. And then Miss Kayla Maxwell was actually on live with me this morning and was talking a lot about the same thing. And so it's important for us to know that things come up. Example, I moved this back to 4:30. Guess why I moved it back to 4:30? Because something came up. There was an opportunity for me to take my children and to get them a little treat after school. And I said, yeah, let's do it. Right? So I have the opportunity, and I have contingencies in play. And while we were rolling in here about 10 minutes till 4, I knew that the most beneficial way to do this would still be to have the time and to set those linemen up and bring peace into my home first before I threw everybody in and immediately tried to do something else. So that is one of the root of a lot of our problems, is that we try to just throw things in really quickly, and we're always responding. And that is not how you create the day, and you create the day that you want to live. So you can talk to any coaches. There are several plays, all right? There are several plays that are always at pocket, that are always in hand, and there may be people yelling on the sidelines, or, depending on the sport you're playing, which one you need to be running in that moment and changing it up. I don't know all the ins and outs of how those play change-ups work in football. I do know how they work in basketball. You have your coach yelling at you, yelling a play name, and you know what to do and where to go because you've practiced it, and you have people seeing things. Like, there's that higher perspective, remember, that we talked about yesterday, and you can really get a good look at it. So all right, back to the question. The question was, is your anchor for, hold on, guys. My point of that was you're going to have multiple plays in your playbook, and you're going to be able to choose between the plays that you create which one fits best in that moment. And if something changes, it's okay to change your play. You're still operating in and running a play that you designed that's beneficial for you. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, give me a yes in the comments. Hashtag replay or hashtag live squad. Give me a yes in the comments. So the question was, are the anchors for you, or are they for someone else? Are they for you and your alone time and your Pam time, your me time, or are they for you, for your whole family, for family time? The anchors, it doesn't matter who they're for. It matters that they happen in the same time frame each day. That's what matters, that they happen in the same time frame each day. And the example is, I gave an example on the live about my family's morning time. And so that is an anchor to our day that includes the entire family. But another anchor that I have in my day is my lunch time and my afternoon Pam time. And that is an anchor that only includes me. It's only me. And those are two things that I can count on to happen every day. And those of you with busy families and very active families, where you're not always home the exact same time, and maybe one night you have super late ball games, and maybe another night you have others that aren't so late, but just a little bit. Those are you'll still have an anchor in your evening. Most of us do. Sometimes, though, as they get older and it's like midnight when you're getting back, there's not so much of an anchor, but you still will have an anchor. For example, my evening, so my boundary that I have set up in the evening is from about 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. It's a big boundary. It's a big boundary, a big time measurement that I have set up. But that's because depending on the night of the week and what's going on, that is when we're flowing through into in the evening time for our family, whether it's dinner, it's cleanup, it's bath times, it's whatever activity we have going. It's because we have dinner and then we have whatever activities, and then we get home and one person goes and starts showering, and another person is grabbing a sandwich at that time or something else that's a quick, not terribly bad for you meal, and then they swap, and that's just how it is. That's how it is for us. So we have that, and then we always end it with a little bit of time together in the living room, all of us together. And you guys, sometimes I'm still dressed at that point. Sometimes I haven't even had a moment to even take off the dreaded bra. Sometimes that's just the way it is, and I'm still dressed, but I'm making sure to have the time. And my husband too, he has a process when he comes home. It helps him let go of work and come in and be home, and that's perfect and that's great. But he has learned to speed that process up a little bit so that he can get and be with us, and everybody's in the living room all together, and then we get tucked into bed. And then my husband can finish up if there's any part of his process that needs to be finished. And then I can go and I can let go of the day, right? And then I have about 30. So another anchor I have is after that. So I really have about 30 minutes that I allow myself, depending on the day, to let that go. But then I will go in and I will make sure that I always have my evening Pam, because if I don't rest well, and I have a hard time getting up the next morning, all of those things. So our anchors are, yes, they include family, and yes, they include your alone time, your me time, your empowered tasks, okay? Your anchors are your time of days that come in and happen at the same time. Okay. How to identify. So here's another question we got. How do you identify an anchor when you feel like you don't have anything that's ever the same? Here's what you're going to do. You are going to get your preliminary worksheet. And if you have not gotten that, you can still go ahead and click. There'll be a link in a unit where you can click and you can get on the list for this, and it will be sent to you. I want to say just scroll to day one, scroll to day one, and somewhere in day one, you'll be able to click a link and get a part of that. And if you can't find it, let me know and I'll tag you. So you get your worksheet and you start filling out your days. All right. Just go through each day. And Monday, it wasn't Monday, it was Wednesday. It was day one, but I went through my Monday for you guys. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to go through and you're going to make your list however it needs to look. If you like little squares, do your squares. If you like lists, do a list. If you just have it scattered all over the place, have it scattered all over the place, as long as you know what's going on. But make your list, and then go through there and like have one highlighter, and you mark your time of day that is actually working for you, that really doesn't need a whole lot of attention. And then what you're going to do is you're going to grab a different highlighter or a ink pen or whatever it is that you have, and you're going to mark at least one time of day that needs upgraded. All right. And then you can comment and you can take a picture of it and you can put it in the comments and we can chat about it. But that's how you start. That's how you start identifying where your anchors are during your day. If you guys, as you're jumping on, hashtag live squad. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay. But go ahead and continue to ask questions in the comments. I am just answering some of the questions that I got beforehand, so I want to make sure that I do that. Okay. There was another question that was asked. It was actually asked during the live, and it was about the aromatherapy, about your lineman number 4 aromatherapy. Is the PAM, the personal aromatherapy methods, is that something that you can set up for your children? Yes, please set it up for your children too. They need it. They are little people with big emotions, and we tend to minimize their emotions because that's what we've been taught to do in society, and that is not the case. They need a lot of our help also. Okay. So going on. Okay. How do you choose which lineman? That's on you. How do you choose? The thing was, which 2 linemen? Your homework is choose 2 linemen to start with. You guys, it's to start with. This is all to start. I told you, this is only the tip of the iceberg. There's only so much that we can do in 3 days. And I am so excited to have had the opportunity to get to talk with you and to get to share with some of you guys and enter into some conversation with you and help point you in the right direction. But this is why you need to make sure you take one of those spots and you jump in with the Time Freedom Monthly Makeover, okay? It starts October 1st, okay? Starts October 1st. And you'll actually have access a little bit earlier. So I will be getting that information to you pretty soon. You should be able, if everything goes well and there's not technical difficulties keeping it from happening, then you should be able to have access to it on Monday, which is super exciting. And remember, Monday is when all of these are coming down from here. So you want to make sure that if there's anything in here that you thought was really great, that you are listening and you take your notes and ask questions and all of that stuff, and make sure that you get your spot so that we can really dive in and customize this. Okay, I'm trying to think. There was another question, and I'm looking through to see if I wrote it down. Okay, it was about the team up one, the chores. So, everybody's house is different. Everybody's house is different. There are a couple of things that most people need to do every day, right? There are things like cleaning off your countertops and, keeping your floors vacuumed or cleaned, or, dishes. There are a lot of things that need to be done every day. So the chore aspect of it is not my specialty, but I have a very dear and sweet friend that it is her specialty, and I believe that she's going to be able to help give us some guidance in our monthly makeover, so you definitely don't want to miss that. We are going to really get to dive in and make things super simple for you. And your playbook, your little pretty playbook that you're going to get to personalize and create your own, you're going to get, there's this beautiful, it's a really pretty chart, and it just makes things really simple, where stuff that you can do daily and then that are pretty regular, that everybody should be doing at least, most of the stuff on a pretty daily basis. And then there are spots where you can fill in, because your home will need things that someone else's home doesn't. So, okay, we are over 15 minutes. So I'm going to jump off here if nobody else has any more questions. One more, how do you sign up? So let me real quick go get you the link for how you can sign up to get in on the news of your pretty playbook, your time freedom makeover. And I'm going to grab you this link real quick and post it in the comments. I'll have to go to a different, hold on, guys. I've got to jump back over to Facebook to post it in the comments. So you'll go to the website and you can sign up. This is the wait list for it because it has not released yet. Now, you're going to get to, it's going to be released to you tonight, like in a little while. So do not miss out on it. Alrighty. Typing it in there. Typing it in there. There we go. It's there. Perfecto. All right. So I think that's all. And great timing because apparently my son needs me because he's opening the door. Our kids can only do so long. Okay. The link that I gave you gives you all of the information. Remember, you are going to get weekly group coaching sessions. You are going to get bi-weekly one-on-one sessions with me to go over and personalize and answer any questions and really dig in and work towards this. You also get $15 off your PAM sessions. And so we want you to, our goal is to help you create the time freedom and live the days that you want to live so that you can have room in your day. And you're working through those mindsets to know that it's okay. And it's really important that you have room in your day for your empowered tasks so that you can really take care of yourself and step into that empowered motherhood that you are called to be in. So without further ado, there it is. I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, comment them and I will be popping back in here as I can with my family and answer any questions that come. Y'all have a great evening.